I'm Nolo. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. Today, I kind of just want to talk about positivity and just talking about positivity. I feel like a lot of people feel like they can't do things because of their situation, and I kind of want to be, the voice that kind of counteracts that, right? Because I know when it comes to like achieving your dreams, or whether it be getting a house, a car, doing a passion project, having a dream of doing something, what it'd be really anything. I want to be that voice that says that you can do it, whether it's getting out of a certain situation, home, getting your own place, like I said, really anything, because you can do it. It's really hard sometimes to stay positive when it comes to situations, especially when you're stuck in one place and it seems you're literally going in a circle all day, every day. It sucks. I know it because I live that. Because the current moment I'm at is, I'm not in my own house. I'm in the process of trying to find a place to work, and I'm working on my passion project, and I'm doing this too, but that's kind of where I'm at in life right now. And sometimes it's really hard to think that I'll actually go somewhere, but I'm gonna prove myself wrong for sure. And I want you to prove yourself wrong too if you have that mindset of when reality really sets in, because I had those days to where reality just and those are hard days. But I believe at the right time that this will be a memory, right? And the destination isn't always pretty to where you want to go, but destinations aren't always supposed to be pretty, even though it would be nice if they were. But in a perfect world they would be, but they're not. But yeah, like I said, I definitely have those days where I feel that where I'm at, I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. And I hope you prove yourself wrong, as I will prove myself wrong. Because not only do you don't deserve to have those thoughts in your head, because you will be doing amazing things. I like to believe you'll be doing amazing things, right? Something that makes you happy, something that will make you a better person, and something the world will love to see. Because I believe there's an audience for everybody. You just have to find that audience. If you're someone who wants to make art or entertain, I like to believe that everyone has an audience. You just have to find it. And I also like to believe that, which maybe this is more of my overly optimistic little mind, I like to believe that you'll get where you want to go. It just depends on how you react to the situations that you're given. And realistically and unfortunately, because it really sucks, not everyone can make it as they say. And that sucks, because I feel like everyone who shows that they deserve to make it should make it, However, just because not everyone doesn't make it doesn't mean you should automatically assume you're one of them. Try something that you want to do that you haven't done. Explore the world, or do whatever you want to do, or imagine your life how it would be if you've done that, because that makes me happy for my future sometimes, when I kind of just write down silly little things when it comes to where I want to be. Because where I want to be is I want to travel. I want to take videos of the world, or like certain area, well, yeah, of the world, you know, and just travel and spread positivity to people, because you know, positivity may not cure everything, but I feel like even if it doesn't cure everything, people still like deserve to be happy, even if it isn't permanent. And you know, I feel like positivity can help a lot of people, especially if people need it. Well, especially people who need it. Yeah, especially for people who need it. Whew, that was a tongue twister. Whew. Pardon me, I'm kind of tired right now, but I really want to make this video. But yeah. Sometimes I also like to do this, is I like to pretend that I'm living the life, or like a day in the life of where I want to be now, you know. Sometimes I just like, I look at certain things and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want this is something I want with that when I, you know, travel and stuff, and yada yada yada. Because, you know, it gives me more hope that once I leave my situation that I'm in, I have something to not only look forward to, but I have that hope and that drive that keeps me going, you know. So on those days where I have that dread, I have my little book. Actually, yeah, it's like a little journal, and I have things that I would like to have when it comes to excuse me, things that will go good when I want to travel and things of that nature. And even as far as once I do decide to settle down, what I want to do, because when I settle down, I want a little cabin, right? I kind of want my little homestead, I think is what it's called. And I like to think when I'm in that position, I'm happy and I'm comfortable, because that's all I feel like a lot of people want in life, just to live comfortably and be happy, to where they have enough money to pay bills, and also enough to, you know, maybe every once in a while go on a little vacay. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but, you know, just something to where, hey, boss man, I'm gonna go for a little bit and spend time with my friends, family, by yourself, your dog, cat, bird, lizard, snake, you know, whatever it may be. And, you know, those days really make me happy when I just look back on, like, or when I look forward to future me adventures and stuff, because it gives me something to look forward to, and it gives me something to smile about, you know, and especially in the situation I'm in. It's nice to have that hope that, you know, I'm here now, but one day I'll be there. And pardon me. Everything now, even if I don't exactly see it, it's coming together. And pretty soon, I'll be able to roam the back roads, as they say. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah. And I feel like, too, it helps when you may have more of a bleak mindset when it comes to, like, I'm not going anywhere, it's not worth going, or it's not worth it, in the end, blah blah blah, I'm just gonna die. Which, you know, death is something that we're all gonna have to experience. Like, no one can escape that. However, you shouldn't let what will eventually happen to you dictate how you should live, or your mindset, you know, because you should still try to achieve things you want to achieve, even if at the end we will all perish. Because you never know, depending on what it is, of course, that could help other people in the long run, or inspire people to do these amazing things just because you did this one thing. And even though at the time you thought, hey, life is bleak, or I'm not going anywhere, that something you may make will inspire and, you know, maybe even make the world a better place, because we never have enough kindness in this world, because people are so busy looking at the dark side of the world and things, and that's understandable. I'm sorry, but absorbing too much of that is not good for you. Our brains aren't meant for that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty positive there's like a science research thingy. So take what I say with a bit of a grain of salt, you know? Maybe a grain of sugar. Salt, sugar, a grain of something. Our brains aren't meant to take that in. It doesn't make you happy because, you know, it makes you realize that, you know, like I said, it's not worth it. I didn't say that, but I mean in the sense of like people who are more bleak, that it's not worth it. But it's worth it if you put worth into it, you know? So like I said, at the end of the day, we're all going to perish, but you should put worth in your words that you deserve to work towards something that will make you happy in the end, even if, you know, one day you won't be there to accompany it, you know? Because it's good to know what's going on when it comes to life. Oh, sorry, me. But that doesn't mean that has to be your whole life. But yeah, this is all to say, follow your dreams. Don't let the negativity of life bring you down and make you change your mind on your dreams or anything. You deserve to be happy. You deserve that dream to be accomplished. And just because it fails doesn't mean it's a failure. Sometimes it's a redirection. Or, it's a redirection. So keep that in mind. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you again. Bye.